everyone to your evening meditation. Just giving yourself the gift of the next half an hour time out, just to relax, refresh the end of the working week, prepare you for a nice evening and weekend. So just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next half an hour, putting your phone on mute or silent. Sitting comfortably in your favorite meditation posture, whatever that happens to be. So just have your feet shoulder width apart if you're sitting on a chair. Cup your hands in your lap. And close your eyes. Start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. And so as you do that, just squeeze the sphincter muscle. That's the muscle used to contract the flow of urine or squeeze the last bit out. And that creates a pumping action, a lock in the base of the spine. It's called Mula Bandha in yoga, in case you're interested. And you draw the energy up the spine as well into your heart center. Put one hand on your heart. Just feel the nice warm, tingling life energy there. And then continue breathing. Nice deep inhale to the upper chest and the head. Final sip of air at the top. Imagine this energy is flowing up the spine. A nice warm thread of energy cresting like a wave. The top of the head, the crown of the head. Pause. Find some stillness. And just check in mentally and emotionally, noticing any thoughts or emotions going on for you. So thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future. And any negativity attached to that. The ego likes to dwell in past and future, called the past-future channel. So often the past is about grievances, resentment, anger, frustration. And if you're thinking about the future, worry, anxiety, expectation, desire, which leads to fear often. So you fear you won't get what you think you need. So notice these movements of the mind. Notice the thoughts and emotions that go with them. And now just choose to let it all go with the breath. So as you exhale, just blowing it all out. Like a black smoke out of your mouth. And you're feeling this energy you've raised up into the head, subsiding back down the front channel of your body. Coming to rest in the lower stomach and the spine. Letting the energy rest in your stomach. Nice warm tingling feeling there. Pull the lower stomach into the spine so you're completely empty of air and of negativity. And then breathe in again. The music help you to raise this energy up. So you squeeze the sphincter muscle that pumps the energy up the spine. And you draw it up with the breath. Feel this warm, tingling thread of energy rising up from the lower spine into your heart center, to your upper chest, into your head. Just pause at the top of the inhale, smile. And exhale, just sighing it all out. Letting the air flow out of your nostrils. The sighing sound in the back of your throat, the Ujjayi sound. Chest and the stomach suck back in. The energy subsides back down. It's like a wave breaking back into the ocean. And you rest here. Just rest for a few moments in the stillness, the peace. Remind yourself there's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do for the next 20 minutes. Just breathe, relax, be still. Step back, watch the breath. So noticing all these subtle sensations of the breath just happening as you breathe, these nice, deep, slow, rhythmical breaths. Notice the stomach rising, chest rising, air flowing into the nostrils. Energy flowing up the spine, smile, the top of the inhale. And then as you exhale, the process reverses, the energy flows back down the front channel of your spine. Just sighing it all out. Noticing the sighing sound in the back of your throat. The air flows out of your nostrils, the chest and the stomach suck back in. And then you come to rest again in the stillness. And smile. So just stepping back and watching your breath, letting the breath take you deeper and deeper into this lovely, peaceful, calm, relaxed state of mind. I'm just going to step back and watch your breath. So nowhere to go, nothing else to do. Just breathe, relax, and let these words just seep into your awareness. So listen energetically and emotionally rather than intellectually. Listen with your heart. Put your hand on your heart. And just let these words kind of permeate into that heart space. Sinking beyond the conscious mind into the deeper subconscious, the feeling aspect of you. So you don't try and judge or label, interpret, intellectualize in any way these ideas, just allow them in. And let them do their work energetically. Let them give rise to whatever feelings they evoke. Just be completely open to this process. So I'm going to read you a short preliminary section to a series of workbook lessons we're on what is creation, the capital C. So let's hear what Jesus has to say about this topic. Creation is the sum of all God's thoughts, or all love's thoughts. If you prefer, you can always substitute the word God for love. Creation is the sum of all God's or love's thoughts, in number infinite and everywhere, without all limit. Only love creates and only like itself. There was no time when all that it created was not there. Nor will there be a time when anything that it created suffers any loss. Forever and forever are God's thoughts exactly as they were and as they are, unchanged through time and after time is done. God's thoughts are given all the power that their own Creator has. For He would add to love by its extension. Thus His Son, love's extension, which is you, shares in creation and must therefore share in power to create. What God or love has willed to be forever one will still be one when time is over, and will not be changed throughout the course of time, remaining as it was before the thought of time began. So just pause, reflect on that, and let these words take you into a deeper place in your mind. Smile. You don't have to understand what you feel intellectually. In fact, that often sabotages it. Just allow a feeling of peace, maybe some happiness, joy, can label these feelings any way you want. All you need to distinguish between is what feels good, what's true, and what's not, what feels bad, contracting, limiting, and therefore is false. So keep watching your breath, staying nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. As you watch your breath, and just let these words sink into your deeper awareness, into your deeper mind, which we could call your heart. So creation is the opposite of all illusions, for creation is the truth. Creation is the Holy Son of God, a holy extension of this loving presence we call God. For in creation is His will complete in every aspect, making every part container of the whole. Its oneness is forever guaranteed, inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibility of harm, of separation, imperfection, and of any spot upon its sunlessness. So we are creation, and we the sons of God. Extensions of this loving presence. We seem to be discreet and unaware of our eternal unity with Him. Yet back of all our doubts, past all our fears, there's still His certainty. For love remains with all its thoughts, its sureness being theirs. God's memory, love's memory, is in our holy minds, which know their oneness and their unity with their Creator. Let our function be only to let this memory return, only to let God's will be done on earth, only to be restored to sanity, and to be but as God or love created us. So there you have a statement of your true function. Just pause and reflect on that. Function is only to let the memory of love return, only to let love's will be done on earth through you, only to be restored to sanity, and to be as God created you, as love created you, which means you must be love and nothing else. So our Father, our Source, calls to us. We hear His voice, and we forgive creation in the name of its Creator, holiness itself, whose holiness His own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. So just sink into this holiness in your mind. A few moments, watch your breath, let that take you a bit deeper into this spacious awareness, you could call it, presence. There's many names for the same thing, holiness itself. So now we're going to move smoothly into practicing today's lesson 322 from A Course in Miracles Workbook. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. So just filling up the lower stomach. Imagine you're not just breathing air in, but light flowing into the stomach, filling your stomach up like a light-filled balloon. And you squeeze the sphincter muscle. It's the muscle used to contract the flow of urine. Second phase of the breath. Breathing in, raising the energy up into your heart center. And then on a sip of air into the head. Feel a nice warm thread of energy flowing up to the crown of your head, up the back of your spine. Pause at the top of the inhale and scan your mind and notice any thoughts that are less than peaceful. So maybe there's some worry or anxiety about something happening in your life. It's just a nameless anxiety about the general state of your life and the world. Maybe a little bit of a grievance, an attack thought. And I want you to notice that these are all connected with illusions. That you're only ever upset because you have an attachment to what you think, what outcome you think in this world would make you happy. But actually, as today's lesson says, I can give up but what was never real. So you can let go of all these things, which are just thoughts and emotions that aren't real. They just obscure your true, holy and divine presence that underlies them, which can never go away. So say, I can give up but what was never real. And as you exhale, just blowing all of this negativity out. Imagine these thoughts and emotions are like dark clouds, and you're just blowing them away with the wind of your breath. Just releasing them. They have no power. These clouds have no power to obscure the eternal sky of your mind. So just rest in the awareness of this eternal sky, your true awareness, where peace and love and joy abide forever. And as you keep watching your breath, just breathing in and out, so watch your breath. Keep your mind nice and still, calm, empty, open but aware. Just listen to these few words. So I sacrifice illusions, nothing more. And as illusions go, I find the gifts illusions tried to hide, awaiting me in shining welcome and in readiness to give God's or love's ancient messages to me. His memory abides in every gift that I receive of Him. And every dream serves only to conceal the self, which He is God's only Son, love's only extension. Another way of saying that. The likeness of Himself, the likeness of love itself, the Holy One who still abides in love forever, as love still abides in me. So let's let these words sink in. Really, they're just communicating the essence of a loving presence that is up to you to accept or reject. Why not accept it? Why wouldn't you want to be free of all illusions? Find the light, peace and the joy that could be yours. Really are yours, just obscured by your pointless illusions, little goals, dreams we think are going to make us happy, think are going to fulfill us, and yet somehow they never do. So just invite this holy presence of your source, this loving presence in with this short prayer, and we'll have a couple of minutes of silence to end the meditation. So say, Father, to you all sacrifice remains forever inconceivable. And so I cannot sacrifice except in dreams. Because you created me, I can give up nothing you gave me. What you did not give has no reality. What loss can I anticipate except the loss of fear and the return of love into my mind? Just pause, reflect on that. Jesus is really just saying to give up, to let go of our worldly attachments. It's only going to help us drop our fear. The only loss we can expect is fear. When we let go of our fear, then love returns into our mind. And so just allow that loving presence to return into your mind. Sink in, go within, watch the breath. Remind yourself there's nowhere else to go, there's nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next 2 minutes of silence. Just breathe, relax, and be still. And so just gently, on the count of 3, you're going to bring your awareness back into the body and the world. So 1, just breathing in, notice stomach rise, chest rise, air flowing up the nostrils. Pause at the top of the inhale. Take another sip of air and smile. And feel this tremendous loving, peaceful presence with you. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's your very essence, can never leave you. And exhale. Sigh it all out. Make a sighing sound in the back of your throat. Air flows out of your nostrils. Feel the energy subsiding back down. Front channel of your body. Chest and stomach suck back in. And the energy comes to rest at the bottom of the exhale. Base of your spine. So that's 1. Noticing the weight. 2, noticing the weight of your body pressing down into the chair. Feet touching the ground. Breathing in again, nice deep inhale. Notice the subtle sensations of the breath. Stomach rise, chest rise. Notice the air flowing into the nostrils and any smell as you do that. Maybe there's a subtle taste in your mouth. Notice that. And notice what you're hearing. And surrounding environment. Noticing all of these things from a very still, calm, surrendered place. There's nothing to do, nowhere else to go, nothing else to think about. Just in this very quiet place, you allow sense perceptions to blow through your mind. You don't have to name them, to judge them, to label them, interpret them in any way. Just allow them to be and notice how peaceful it is when you do that. And then 3, open your eyes, looking around. Just take a minute to reorient yourself back into this world. So all your senses are engaged, just noticing everything, looking around, but without any judgment. Let your eyes rest randomly on various objects surrounding you, but make no mental commentary, no judgments about them. They simply are, and what you're connecting with is a deeper beingness, the ground of being, true nature, true reality that underlies all forms. The more you can stay connected to that, the more peaceful you will feel. So use today's idea frequently to help you to do that. Just breathe, relax, be still. If you become aware of any negativity, just let it go with the help of your breath and today's idea. And you can listen to this very shorter recording that I sent you earlier to help you to do that. If you're in the Arts of Letting Go community, you've got that in the WhatsApp group. If you're on YouTube, just pause and remind yourself, I can give up but what was never real. If anything pushes your buttons, let that thought and your breath just interrupt the pattern of upset and getting angry and upset and disturbing your peace. I can give up that which was never real. So none of this upset and drama is real. And then as you exhale, just let it go with your breath. And you find a peace there and a stillness. They're always there, just the ego is always trying to cover them over, convince you that you're not peaceful, you're not love, you're something else. So I wish you good practicing and a very peaceful and flowing evening and weekend ahead. Thank you for listening. I hope to connect with you again tomorrow. We've got a meditation at 12:30 UK time, 1:30 SA time, and again at 5 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. SA time in the Zoom room. So I hope to see you then. If you're out there on YouTube, just check out the text messages attached to this video, which will give you a link to allow you to get into the Zoom room. You can register for these free meditations. And otherwise subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified whenever I go live in the evenings. So thanks again for listening, and namaste, which means the divine peace, love and joy in me honors and acknowledges the divine peace, love and joy in you.